they done to you?
What have they done to you, Jacob? Jacob? Jacob, what did they do to you? Oh, Jacob. He's gone, dude. They fucked him up, I believe. He's like a Fedakidna prisoner. Or a Harkonnen prisoner. Yeah, he's a prisoner to the Harkonnen. They might live, but they don't live. That's the point, right? Is that the point of UA? Is the point that they don't live? Like Wana UA is a prisoner, or was a prisoner of the Harkonnens, but then was killed. And then, fuck, that UA plotline made me so fucking mad when I read Dune, right? Because, like, the reason that, like, UA betrayed the Duke was to see Wana again, but he knew she was dead, and the Baron said, yeah, she's dead, basically.
The shipwreck was a coalition carrier, last seen 4 years ago. The wreck has been ransacked by Gaalsien troops looking for something. We believe it was the recovered artifact. We have also recovered the encrypted first officer's log from the derelict carrier. It belonged to my brother. The data is spotty, but this is what we have deciphered.
This is First Officer Jacob Jet of the carrier Ifrit Nabal. 1,256 souls in Bopart. We've been immobilized by Dune collapse. There are considerably more artifacts at the collapse location. This is the First Officer of the carrier Ifrit Nabal, signing off.
That's a cool name for a ship. Ifrit Nabal. I might steal that for a an RPG.
At the Kalash location, we will accelerate resourcing and artifact recovery operations. Course locked in. Closing in on the target site. Rachel, scout ahead and establish a positive ID.
Roger that.
We have arrived in the general vicinity where the Ifrit Nabal recovered the artifact. Spread out and search the area.
Reading orders. Board's green. Reposition.
Okay. So no
Still nothing. Adjusting onboard scanner.
no carrier. That's interesting. And by that I mean that's kind of spooky if you ask me.
Awaiting orders. Science officer responding.
It is kind of weird how the mission basically is just like order Sujet forward a little bit
Intel. We found
before you get another cutscene. The other is like giving me another cutscene like raw after the other one, but instead they had me click a few times basically. Just do the busy work of having Rachel go a few feet forward to see this, which, you know, it is a interesting. Oh, it is a somewhat interesting reveal, but I don't know. I think it could have just been a cutscene, basically, is what I'm trying to say.
What are we dealing with?
Stand by. Checking the data now. It's some kind of ship. I'm beginning analysis of the main superstructure. Readings show considerable heavy metal deposit. This is definitely the clash site that Jacob was talking about.
Kalash site. Yeah, it's not a crash site, it's a Kalash site. Ah, fucking idiots. Wait, is this mission where I unlock the base runner? Already here? Really?
get more data.
Okay, I gotcha.
Strike craft ready. All systems green.
Did I have
Scanner
another?
deployed. Commencing surface scan now. Control
Yeah,
Group 1
I did.
designated. The technology contained here is far more extensive than anything we have gathered to date. It will advance our existing research programs exponentially.
Proceed. Move.
The resources that are visible now can be salvaged, but there are considerably more within the wreck itself. In order to extract them, we need to establish a broader scanner network so I can develop a complete shipbreaking plan. I'm sending the details to the KPC's engineering team.
And I do get a base runner here, I
Scan
think.
complete. I'll need some time to fully analyze this data.
Confirmed. Ready.
We need to explore the valley below to identify additional wreckage from the Kharak. Deploy and secure scanners at each wreckage site located. Alert. The storm is producing tornadoes on low-lying areas. Avoid the tornadoes. The sand and debris they spin up chews through light armor.
Yeah, like the storm in
Looking for additional wreckage in the valley ahead could be difficult.
Dune, right?
Upgrade our fabrication facilities to produce base runners. They'll help us in our search.
Confirmed.
There's a lot of parallels you can draw between like most fiction and Dune, or most sci-fi and Dune at least.
Fabrication online.
Z, go ahead.
Begin constructing base runners and use them to search for salvageable wreckage.
Strike confirmed. New
I
location.
think it is true that most science fiction
Copies.
is based off
Okay,
of
time to roll.
Dune to some capacity.
Reading you, command. Go for Capisi.
Deploy
At least
a
in
probe
the
to one of our base runners to help in the search for wreck sites.
at least in the modern day.
Probes will allow us to quickly explore new areas and search for hostile forces.
Marked. Deploy scanner. Go for carrier. Reading you, command. Systems online.
Like it is hard to find sci-fi in the modern day. It's not based off of Dune, at least somewhat, right? Like Star Wars has heavy Dune influences. Like Tatooine is basically Arrakis, you know.
CU is identified. Proceed to site.
At least like thematically, you know.
Coordinates confirmed.
And with many of the literal elements, like
Establish a scanner and a defensive turret. Our scans indicate there are 2 additional wreck sites.
where did I set
Strike
that
craft ready.
thing?
Ready.
Where's my base runner?
Runner online. Time's
Hmm.
wasting. Ready. Acknowledged. Salvage array ready.
Like Tatooine has 2 moons, right? Much like Arrakis. There's no water, so they farm moisture. Much like Arrakis.
Intel, can you provide an update on this Kala's current location?
Smugglers are very smugglers have a strong presence there, much like Arrakis.
Understood. Keep me advised.
Outside they control the Emperor, much like Arrakis, you know? There are a lot of parallels you can draw there between Arrakis, Dune, Desert Planet. It is one of the best sci-fi books of all time, to put it plainly. So I don't really have an issue with that
Base runner here.
with that comparison and the rest of oh my god. Another cutscene. I swear I will get back to my my discussion on Dr. Yue. I swear. I promise. I'll get back to it.
The Gaalsien are targeting our scanner network. Scramble defenders.
Hostile light attack.
All scanning sites must be secured. Recommend deploying turrets from base runners to do so.
Yeah, so they're gonna attack
Hostile on sensors.
this
Authentication
base,
pending.
or this scanner, which is gonna go
Armor ready.
pretty bad for them, considering
Go for
I have my my heavies, my assault vehicles there,
contact.
so I have to do that.
Defined. Attention.
Additional wreckage site located.
Vehicle taking. Roger.
Yep.
Good work.
And then
Set up the scanner and secure the site. There is still one more wreck site. Continue your search. Strike craft down. Scanning teams. Establish defensive turrets on those scanner locations ASAP. The AO. Reading. On our way.
oh, there's a support group. Fuck.
Reading.
Dude, shit.
Coordinates confirmed.
And Rachel can't place down
Armor. Go.
turrets.
Ready. Set.
Bit of an oversight. I'm just gonna say it like that.
Op ready.
That is kind of spooky though. I'm gonna put it plain.
Ready.
Say I'm playing. Oh, it's Q.
Base runner in service.
No, I'm not. That's not my fault. That's the font. That's the font's fault. I swear.
Get a hostile light attack vehicle.
That's not my fault. You can't blame me for that one. Okay, now this one's gonna be pretty tough actually. There are quite a few troops here.
Move order confirmed. We've detected something. Can you confirm visual?
Now,
The Gaalsien are attempting to destroy our scanner network. Armor cut. We require rapid response aircraft to counter Gaalsien attacks.
yeah, finally the aircraft.
These hangar facilities to begin producing strike fighters. Easy gun. Receiving.
Now let me tell you, these things are busted.
Engage. Reading for order.
Reading. Focus on the critical damage.
Strike copies.
Like there comes a point in the game when only thing you need is the strike fighters
Grid updated.
and some other things, but mainly strike fighters. They're really strong.
Sensors post is under fire. Alert.
Strike fighter fabrication online.
Begin constructing strike fighters immediately. Cell strike craft down. Ready.
I'm gonna lose some troops here. That's not good.
We do not have enough RUs.
Oh my god, no RUs. Are those the blue ones or the other ones?
Armored vehicle has been destroyed.
I lost 2?
Reading.
Jesus Christ.
Armored vehicle taking effective fire. Ready. Green line confirmed.
Now I gotta go here first, though.
Alert. Support craft has been engaged.
Jesus.
Get us moving.
Get him out of there.
Enemy armor disabled. Runner. Deploy a scanner at marked position. Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach. Copies. RU coordinates acquired. Moving the site. Armored vehicle lost.
Dude, they're getting.
We've got hostile on scent. Confirm visual.
Punch it.
Why aren't you healing?
Repairs. Move. Focus on the critical damage.
Hostile armor incoming. On target. The sensors post taking fire. Railgun reading it. Move confirmed. Combat alert.
Of course, I lost the base runner.
Rachel is taking fire. Respond.
Yeah, okay, well, that's her problem right now, frankly.
Copy. Cleared to engage. Strike craft taking effective fire.
And I can't build strike fighters because I don't have the
RUs.
RUs.
Armored vehicle is taking fire. Ready for order. Alert.
Damn.
Hostile fire.
Did I build a base runner put here? I did,
Alert. Be down.
but I don't have the
Alert. Turret post
the
destroyed.
resources?
Enemy contact. Get a turret up. Hostile armor. Eliminate.
Why are they here?
Displace to that CU field.
What the fuck? It's ridiculous. Heal.
Unidentified craft on approach. Mark the bearing. Hostile light attack vehicle detected. Strike copies. Operating.
Now most of the risk here, I'm pretty sure, does come from
Visual unconfirmed.
CU field depleted. We do not have enough RUs.
Go ahead. On our way. Great work. All the wreckage sites have been found.
comes from placing the scanners.
Set up a turret to defend it from Gaalsien attacks.
I've commenced the scan.
Location.
The scan does go pretty fast, I recall.
Receiving. Hostile sighted. Go for armor. Go for ranged.
And actually, you have them sit here, and these guys will.
Taking effective fire. Sensors post
do this. Yeah, that makes more sense actually.
Ready. Send message.
Let's get another turret up.
Strike copy. Strike craft. Destroy.
Reading for order.
Reporting. Maintenance protocols in effect. Enemy armor disabled.
I'm pretty sure most of the foes come from
Coordinates confirmed.
that production cruiser.
Reading. Move confirmed.
Let's not get hit by that storm there. That seems like a bad idea.
Enemy armor on approach.
25% complete. Hang in there.
Reading.
Let's get a strike fighter.
Strike
There.
fighter approach
Hostile light
dialed
attack
in.
vehicle. Visually
Let's get more strike fighters. I love strike fighters. I think they're the best things in this game, to be honest. And they're so versatile.
Strike fighter ready for service.
On the board. Wipe them out. Coordinates confirmed.
Contact on the board. Wipe them out.
Armored vehicle is taking fire. A sensors post is taking fire. Light attack vehicle is under fire. Receive alert. Support craft has been engaged. Reading. Attention. Alert. Light attack vehicle destroyed.
I've seen RUs. You know what? Let's just have them all go to RUs. How that sounds.
We're ready for orders.
Yeah, I'll be getting RUs. Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Hostile armor eliminated. Tracking target. Hostiles designated. Trackers assigned. Target on the board.
Oh, shit. Shit.
Go ahead. Copy. Clear to engage.
The data we've already collected is amazing.
Ready for command. Go for order. Go for range.
Why aren't they attacking
Armor
again?
vehicle taking effective fire. Sensors post under
Pretty
fire.
sure they have orders to do so. And yet here we are.
We lack sufficient RUs. Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Green line confirmed. Engines are ready. Reading. Strike craft destroyed.
Scan at 80%. Just a little longer.
The captain.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
One of our turrets is taking fire. Systems online. Ready to burn. Receiving.
Oh shit.
Alert. The turret post just went down. Full speed.
We've lost a scanner. Replace it to
It was
replace
that
the
scanner. How?
Guys on
Whoops.
hostile. Charge full. Guys on
Whoops.
hostile. Tracking armored craft on approach.
Right.
We got something on the horizon. Waiting for
I forgot I have several scanners, right?
enemy light
Yeah.
attack vehicle marked on approach. Ready. Roger that. Coordinates confirmed.
So what if, hear me out,
Strike fighter online.
Ready. Send.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
we all are
Target
friends
set. Armored vehicle is taking fire.
and we back off real quick, right?
Scan complete. We've got it.
Hostile strike craft down. Rachel is taking fire. Respond.
We're okay?
Go for order. Alert. Support taking hostile fire. Reading. Armored target. Enemy railgun firing on friendly.
I suppose we worship at the altar of good enough here in this
Go
game.
ahead. Armored target locked in. Hostile designated. Mark Baron.
I definitely told you to escape, so if you don't escape, it's your fault. Not mine.
I'm ready. A railgun is taking
Definitely
effective fire.
not my fault. Definitely no.
PC copy. Alert. Railgun down.
I mean, literally, I do not care what happens to any of these troops when I have the strike fighters.
Engage. Attention.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
I can just do that.
Taking effective fire.
But it does kind of suck that these troops aren't
Rachel, go ahead. Focus the repair on primary systems.
Alert. LAV down.
helping that
Armored
much,
vehicle taking effective fire.
but you know.
Lock. Return fire. Armored vehicle.
Oh, definitely do not fight that. Definitely do not fight that.
Be advised. Group 2 lost. Repeat. Group 2 lost.
Strike
Alert.
Man, I just lost 2 control groups there.
Engines on.
That is kind of cringe, TBH.
Strike craft destroyed. Hostile light attack vehicle visually authenticated.
Adjusted attack.
Enemy contacts on the board. Runners, go ahead.
But I trust these two, they're fine.
Support crews are under attack. Immediate fire support on that position. Enemy armor on approach. Ready. Ready. Send. PC moving out. Orders. Clear. Alert. Light attack vehicle destroyed. Firm move.
Ready.
They are out healing the DPS, to be fair.
Online. This is the captain.
Let's just get guns up. Yep, guns up on the PC.
Enemy armor disabled. We've got a salvager under fire.
And they're pretty much
Craft
fucked
has been engaged. Listen up.
at this point.
Get moving.
So let's get
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
some SFs on them. Strike fighters, for those who aren't. Strike fighters, or SFs, as we all call them.
We do not have enough RUs.
We are close to having full
Range traffic destroyed. Keep in the center of the cabin.
full strikers, though.
Strike fighter ready for service.
Reading. Copy. Railgun targeted.
Like, if I can get all strike fighters, if I can fill up my bay
Strike fighter online.
in this mission, that'd be super helpful for the future.
Salvager ready. RU coordinates acquired.
Oh, yeah, the storm got them, for someone at least. So these cost $20.75 per. Okay.
I've never seen anything like it. I need to start breaking down the data immediately.
Understood. Great job out there.
Thanks.
Can we wait some time to resource just a little bit more? Just a little bit more.
Gaalsien carriers vector onto our position.
Just a bit more resourcing, right? That won't hurt. Okay, well, it would apparently.
Alert. Turret post destroyed. A sensors post is taking fire.
Intel, I fed the scan data into the computers and added my spectrum and IR readings. I'm heading back to the PC now.
Copy that. We're all eager to hear the results of your analysis.
I bet. You're gonna like this.
Yeah, am I? Am I gonna like it, Rachel? Rachel? Am I gonna like it?
Captain Roman Sajet, expedition
Fucking
carrier
better.
Gaalsien. These sandstorms have taken a toll on the old girl, but she's a hell of a ship. We're managing well, considering the haste with which we launched. Our lead science officer, Rachel, is analyzing the artifact we found. She's eager to take risks, which I wouldn't have wagered on after our first meeting. She's also driven as hell. She's giving the intelligence officer fits. My respect for her grows daily. As for the Gaalsien, their hover technology makes them faster and more maneuverable than our units. They're better equipped for desert conditions too, which is no surprise. But their hit-and-run tactics, which I've seen before, always leads to something much larger and more dangerous. It's only a matter of time before we are truly tested.
Okay. Probably gonna do this mission then end the stream. But depends, I might not, if I'm feeling good about it. Because that's something that is really important in an RTS campaign, is momentum. It's like if... Because like once you have a mission that's bad, and you lose momentum, it's really hard to get that back, you know what I mean? Like when RTS has like one boring mission, that can really just like kill the entire thing. Like one like slogging, just fucking bad mission where you lose a lot of things, not because it's your fault, because like there's some surprise that you're supposed to know about, or you're supposed to not know about, and it's supposed to be like, aha, we got you, you know? There's a lot of those in like Command & Conquer, the first one, and Red Alert. We're like, you know, this dumb shit happens. This game's
For the first
pretty
time,
good.
As long as any of us can remember, we are finally able to shed some light on the history of our planet, and conceivably, our origins as a people. What we have found here is nothing short of miraculous. an ancient starship lost to the desert for 1,000 years. The structural damage it sustained, the compression it all of it is consistent with atmospheric penetration followed by ground impact.
Oh, but that's not it, Rachel. That's not it.
But why did it crash here? What happened? Many questions remain unanswered. We know that the satellite data we collected identified hundreds of similar sites scattered throughout the Great Banded Desert. Each one of these could be a wreck just like the Clash. It is safe to assume the Gaalsien have been exploiting these resources for years. Now it's our turn. Composed of exotic materials and compounds not native to our planet, each represents a potential treasure trove of untapped resources and alien technology we can leverage in our fight against the Gaalsien, and which may well hold the key to our survival on Kharak.
All crews, prepare to shipbreak.
All crews, prepare to ship break. That's right, we're breaking ships.
Identified one section of the Clash with energy readings far exceeding normal parameters. I'll begin salvaging there first. Once I've confirmed my shipbreaking plan works, we'll move out into the valley below and expand operations.
Copy that, Rachel. Deploying security teams to defend the inner perimeter.
Approaching the wreck now.
Copy that, Rachel.
Approaching the wreck
Proceed
now.
with shipbreaking operations.
Awaiting orders. We will need to use several demolition charges. I'll need to place the charges on the wreck and detonate them once I'm clear of the blast zone.
Understood. Salvage array ready. On our way.
Reading you. Runner copies. Charges placed and enabled.
All right. Pull back to a safe distance and initiate detonation.
The charges can be detonated individually or as a group. Energy.
Yep, okay, I got him.
There it goes.
Nice work.
We need to collect that artifact and return it back to the Kapisi to research it.
Identified. Cruiser reading. We're cleared to move. Let's go.
Artifact spotted. Get on it. Get that unit back online. Move.
Base runner online. Time's a wasting. Set up a scanner over there.
Now you're gonna do some resourcing here.
Artifact recovered. Authentication confirmed.
I want to
The artifact we recovered has been installed successfully. The Kapisi is already registering a massive increase in available power.
I want to max out my
Easy power levels are surging. Nice find, Rachel.
my strike fighters.
Go for
Attention fleet.
4 flights is nice, but if I could have more of them,
We must push out
that would be
and salvage
amazing.
the remaining wreck sites before we run out of time.
Understood.
CU deposit depleted.
Copy. We're on the way.
In fact, it might be prudent to
Be aware. Scattered Gaalsien contacts detected near wreck locations in the valley. Ensure salvage teams are well defended.
get some more salvagers. That's what I was thinking.
Understood. Salvage teams form up and await orders.
No NTR?
Strike fighter approach vector died. I've updated the salvagers with the
Just fucking
demolition
kill
charge
it, dude.
schematics. They'll require CUs to produce new charges.
Understood.
Let's build 4, you know? And, not that, actually. I was hoping 2 more of these. That works.
Intel, be advised. Hacking Gaalsien units is now available. By accessing their shared network, I can commandeer their vehicles.
Sensors, if you can get them aboard the Kapisi, our engineers can reconfigure their control systems. Once that's done, we can allocate them to our fleet.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do much,
Commandeer one of their units to confirm the system is operational.
hacking, say. not very in character for me to say, per se.
CU's exhausted.
We got an unidentified hostile incoming. Authenticate.
Authenticate.
Support cruiser now operational.
Get started. Salvage her up.
CU field depleted.
Reading you, command.
Only one place to go, gotta follow my rainbow.
Moving out.
Gotta keep moving on.
Prep for long range
Only
move.
one way to find out. Must keep on moving ahead. Follow my plan instead. Must keep on moving ahead.
Are you site
Take my
exhausted?
hand, set you free. Follow me, set me free. Trust me and we will escape from the city. I'll let it get through, prove it to you. Follow me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Follow me. Me. Follow me. Brr, 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 brr. Keep moving on. Only one way to find out. Must keep on moving ahead. Follow my plan instead. Uh-huh.
Salvage array ready.
Let's see, power efficiency and...
Salvage team is approaching another wreck site.
Yep, they are.
Eyes open for Gaalsien strike teams.
Not wrong.
Proceed to new coordinates.
I think I'm not recollecting the blue enough. Oh wait, is this one turned off now? No, he's not. Huh. Interesting.
Cruiser ready.
So all cruisers are able to accept resources, which is nice.
Tracking armored craft on approach. Hostile detected. Visual unconfirmed.
Are you?
We read you. Place hull charges. Move out.
CU field expanded.
One of our salvage teams is approaching a wreck in the valley. Updates to follow.
Alert. Hostile strike fighter in circulation. Make ready.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Green line confirmed. Engines on. Ready.
Well, aren't I lucky then that I have
Air units are probing our position.
aircraft?
Anti-air turrets now available for construction. Anti-air turret templates loaded into the base.
What the
Strike
f-
fighter.
I have never seen that in this game.
Send message. Enemy armor disabled.
RU deposit depleted. Operations update. RU
That
briefing
was
has been
fucking
continued.
funny, dude. Jesus.
Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach.
Reading you, command.
3,
Found an
4.
artifact at this location. Looks promising.
Great work. Continue salvaging.
New coordinates verified.
Let's do that.
Gaalsien forces are responding
Hangar.
to our salvage operations.
There we go.
Needed.
Gaalsien strike group confirmed on sensors. Redirect defensive forces to the crew's position.
Coordinates dialed in.
Yeah, let's get some troopers in there.
Cruiser ready.
Research completed. CU site exhausted.
The sensors posted.
Let's retreat some. Let's retreat them actually. Yeah, let's just retreat them.
Salvager under fire. Copy. On our way. Attention.
Strike fighter
Alert.
coordinates
The turret
dialed
post
in.
just went down. Attack vector dialed in. Hostile railguns have opened up. Ready for command. Going mobile. Alert.
Man, that was bad.
Ready.
The way that turned out.
This is Rachel. Go ahead.
This is the captain.
It's amazing. This technology survived all these years exposed to the open desert.
Yep.
Fire.
I wish I had a fully equipped lab to study this material in more detail. Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Strike systems online. Ready to burn. Send message. Ready. Base runner is en route.
Salvage teams. Sensor activity is increasing. Expect the main Gaalsien force to arrive soon.
Strike fighter
Yeah, she better not die there.
Report. Hostile strike craft down.
Why isn't the cruiser going to heal?
Engaged. Calls in effect. Alert. Reading. Support craft has been engaged. Reporting. Enemy railgun firing on friendly. Ready. Set. Hostile craft in AO. Maneuver for visual confirmation. Strike craft taking effective fire. Alert. Rachel is in contact.
That is very true.
Reading.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Green line confirmed. Engines hot. Enemy airstrike inbound.
Enemy airstrike. That can't. No, 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 no. That's not. That's not. That's not. That's not loud. They would never. They would never. Destroyed. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
Online. Support crews are under attack. Immediate fire support on that position.
Fucking bullshit.
Ready. Send. A turret is under fire.
Strike
I
fighter
need to send
approach
troops
vector
there.
dialed in.
Strike craft. Green line confirmed. Engines hot. The sensors post is under fire. We're ready for orders.
Let's go there.
To that CU field. Enemy railgun eliminated. Alert. Turret post destroyed.
6 is a good number.
Support ready.
Let's retreat.
Railgun opened up.
Reposition.
Alert. Support taking hostile fire.
I think it's wisest to retreat right now.
Salvager online. Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Strike systems online. Ready to burn. Attention. Get us moving.
Salvager online.
You're kidding me, right?
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
We've detected something. Can you confirm visual? Support crews are under attack. Immediate fire support on that position. Alert. Light attack vehicle destroyed. Strike copies. We've got a salvager under fire. On our way. Op ready. Confirmed. Eyes on hostile railgun.
Ready.
Hostile armor eliminated. Red alert. Command carrier taking fire. Alert. Carrier is taking fire.
Well, shoot them.
Fire. Listen up. Reference salvager ready. Hostile light attack vehicle detected. Advance to mark CU. Enemy railgun firing on friend. Identified RU site on scanner. Conducting sweep. We read you. Hostile armor incoming. All hands.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Attack course set. Reading. Coordinates confirmed. Alert. Sensor post lost. Confirmed. Ready. Hostile range craft destroyed. Protocols in effect. Cruiser copies. Maintenance protocols in effect.
Support ready. Repair the critical systems first.
Move order confirmed. Ready. Tracking hostile. Countermeasures active. Performance nominal. Attention.
I would like the anti-air. That'd be nice.
Alert. The Kapiti is in contact. Salvager ready.
It's an even number, so one of these has to be right now. So I'm missing one, aren't I?
Salvager ready. Alert. Hostile strike fighter in circulation.
What am I gonna do about it?
Been engaged. Reporting. Cruiser ready. We got something on the horizon. Waiting for eyes.
Of course we
Strike fighter
do.
coordinates dialed in.
Attack vector dialed in. We're in the fight. Ready for command. Hostile railguns opened up. Protocols in effect. Alert. Support craft has been engaged. Enemy railgun eliminated. RU coordinates acquired. Moving the site. Hostile strike craft down. Runner. Set new heading. Full power. Move. Reading. Unknown inbound. Designating hostile.
Reporting. Copy. On our way.
course.
Craft down.
There's more. Of course there's more.
We've got a salvager under fire.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Alert. Salvager
Sure,
lost.
it's lost. Okay, well, fuck. You know what?
Support crews are under attack. Immediate fire support on that.
Let's pull out of here. How's that sound? You happy now? Let's just pull out. I don't know why those guys are just... Okay, that's great.
Make ready.
That's cool.
Strike fighter
Enemy armor
dialed
disabled.
in.
Attack vector dialed in. We're in the fight.
They might live. Well, let's get some more
This is the captain. Alert.
troops up
Salvager
then.
destroyed.
I might actually need more than just strike fighters. Or strike craft.
Reading.
Although it is kind of weird they aren't going back into the hangar like at all.
Ready for command. Copy. Coordinates set. Attention. New heading set. New heading set.
Armored assault online. Weapon range systems currently active.
We've got hostile on sensors. Confirm visual. Salvager has been engaged.
Dialed in.
Strike systems online. Rachel is taking fire. Respond. Send message. Enemy railgun firing on friendly.
Maybe I'll actually get that.
Salvager lost.
Rachel should be fine
Reading you.
in terms of not dying.
Assault operational. Reading you.
I won't be too concerned about her.
Brenner copy.
She just have like
Hostile
a
armor eliminated.
basically infinite health.
Support cruiser lost.
Intel, we found an artifact at this location. Looks promising.
Prep to load.
Great work. Continue salvaging. Let's confirm.
Be advised. All records
Man,
and
everything there was
supplies have been
lost.
processed
That really
successfully.
sucks.
Armored assault.
That
Deploying
really
next
fucking sucks.
Expecting Gaalsien reinforcements.
Enemy airstrike inbound. Copies.
At least I can like get some salvagers ready.
Strike copies. Support we're being
Wait, is that
held by
actually
Gaalsien.
all my salvagers?
Stand by to receive.
I have one left for real. That was a really bad move in that case.
There can be no hiding from the Gaalsien in the Great Desert. We are the desert. As before, you have violated this holy site. Only now you have chosen to destroy it, pillaging its sacred artifacts to serve your profane ambitions. You may go no further. Prepare to face the wrath of Seljuk and beg his divine forgiveness. I will pray for your soul.
And I need to reset the camera again,
Under fire.
as always.
The Gaalsien commander Kagan has cornered us. We are heavily outnumbered. They will mount their assault from all sides. We must stand our ground. All personnel, man your battle stations.
Wait, they...
Rachel is
Okay,
under
good.
fire.
Picking up sensor contacts all around us.
Destroyed.
We must pull back to the Kapisi.
Confirmed. Get back to the Kapisi immediately.
I would like
Gaalsien
the
is approaching. This is going to be close.
All available forces are to protect salvage crews and the Kapisi. All other concerns are secondary.
Effective fire.
Well, yeah, about that. I'm kind of low on what we would call salvagers.
Be advised, the Gaalsien have deployed a new variant of their armored combat unit.
The missile unit.
Appears to have replaced its standard armament with
Yeah.
a battery. This will allow it to function as both ground fire support and mobile AA.
Yeah, none of those here
Fighter approach vector dialed in.
yet though, so we should be safe for now.
Ready to burn.
I just want to collect that artifact
recovered. Authentication confirmed.
before retreating.
PC copy.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Attack course set. Hostile strike craft down. Hostile armor eliminated. Hostile light attack vehicle visual. Visually authenticated. Unidentified contact. Designated hostile. We got something on the horizon. Waiting for eyes on to authenticate.
Approach vector dialed in.
Green line confirmed.
Now there are so many guys here. But I, made my bed. I have to lay in it. I just need to hold out until the,
Gun eliminated. Armored vehicle is taking fire. Hostile railguns have opened up.
so I need to hold out until I can actually get that salvager back.
Mobilizing. Strike craft taking effective fire. Receiving. Keep the speed up. Orders. Op ready. Move order confirmed.
Now actually I should be able to build,
Strike craft destroyed.
oh, I actually can't build,
Enemy armor disabled.
not those. I want these actually.
Armored vehicle has been destroyed. On our way. DC gun.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
We are being overrun.
Light attack vehicle in service.
That's not true.
Crew ready. Move through this hot zone.
Go ahead. Cruiser ready. Bring us around.
Light attack vehicle online.
Rachel is taking fire. Respond.
Fighter coordinates dialed in.
Strike system.
No.
Sedim reinforcements have arrived. I say again, Sedim reinforcements have arrived. All units, hold fast and maintain position.
Oh? Okay. So we're gonna win this one, right? Okay.
PC. This is Captain Mashad of the Sedim carrier Sakala. Sakala, be advised. The enemy carrier Ashoka and her fleet have us surrounded. Understood. We warned you and our coalition partners for years of the Gaalsien Threat. We called for a total cleansing of the desert wastelands, but now this appears beyond our reach. I suggest we finish off these Crittenden while we have the advantage. Agreed.
The Gaalsien carrier has an escort
This
of
seems
multiple
like
cruisers.
Dune from the perspective of
Recommended
the
commands on the Gaalsien
Harkonnen. That makes sense because the honestly the way he's like, we need to take out the whatever they're called.
Fleet capacity capability
Wrong
now at
troop.
maximum.
I want these salvagers.
Fleet is at maximum capacity.
Really?
Maximum fleet capacity reached. Pilot
Let's
confirmed.
get him
Returning to
away.
carrier.
Let's free up room for another salvager. I think that's a bit more valuable right now.
Salvager online.
Make ready.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
That should be safe, right?
Attack course set. Reading.
Control group 2 designated.
Reading. On to PC. We are taking heavy fire. Request your forces target the Gaalsien siege cruisers near our location. Provide fire support. Reporting. Move order confirmed.
We'll go.
Enemy
We'll
armor on
go.
approach.
Oh shit! That's quite a few units, eh?
Hostile range craft destroyed. Alert. Strike fighter lost. Strike fighter taking fire. Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach. Set.
Contact. Research completed. Strike fighter ready for service.
Yeah. We're good. So what was that thing we got? Cruiser cost efficiency. Wait, we lost a... Oh, allied, not mine.
Op ready.
In other words, we're good. We're okay.
Attention. Alert. Friendly taking hostile fire. Strike systems online. Ready to burn. Strike craft taking effective fire. Go for armor. Strike copies. Reading. Keep steady. Go. Enemy railgun eliminated. Armor, go ahead. Target locked. Reading. Receiving. Clear out. Hit it.
Nice.
Strike fighter taking hostile fire.
That's what I'm saying.
Hostiles designated.
The strike craft are broken in this game. They're so good.
Destroy.
They're just so good. It's a very low risk way of fighting, let's say. They have a lot of range. It's very low risk to just throw them in somewhere. If you lose them, it's only like a few resources. But if they do their job, you potentially kill quite a bit.
All units assume convoy formation and stand by.
So that is nice. Just kind of like a low risk way of getting potentially low reward, you could say, but I would say it's pretty
Personal log,
decent.
Operations Officer Soban, Expedition Carrier Capisi. How many days have we been out here? Feels like
Weeks already. Yeah, does it?
We've reestablished communication with the north. Reports from Tyr are encouraging. Pockets of resistance have sprung up and are holding Gaalsien forces at bay. But for how long? Here, crew morale remains high despite the constant engagement with Gaalsien forces. I can't say enough about the men and women who've signed on, risking their lives for this expedition. Our goal feels almost impossible at times, but there is hope, and a will to succeed against all odds. For now, that will have to do.
I mean, there are quite a few parallels you can draw to Dune. Obviously, I mean, in any piece of sci-fi, you probably can. At least usually if they try and make like a point about like some sort of philosophy, it's probably Dune's touched on. But it is kind of interesting how in this game they kind of mix the anachronisms, right? Because in this game it's well, let's say in Dune, right? The desert people are basically the good guys, right? Essentially, the Fremen are, at least to the perspective of the reader in the first book and the second book, the protagonists, whereas we see the Harkonnen and the Emperor and the rest of them as the enemy, right? Because you know, from our perspective, right, they're doing bad things, right? They killed Duke Leto. They hunted down. What's his name? Shit. Paul, right? And the rest of the Atreides. Whereas the Harkonnen, right, and the Emperor, they suggested hunting down and exterminating all the Fremen, but of course they couldn't do so because, according to, you know, Frank Herbert, every Fremen fights, even the children, right? And then on top of that, they have the Fedaykin and the Thumpers and all that. So it is kind of mixed anachronisms, right? Because here, the more civilized Capisi fleet, or us, you know, the non-Sand people are the good guys. So we take on a lot of the traits seen by Paul Atreides, right? Okay. Actually, now that I think about it, right? If we consider the Sand people in this game, like the Fedaykin, pre the ascension of Paul as the Kwisatz Haderach, right? We could see the Capisi as the Atreides and the Sakala as the Harkonnen, because their goal is to destroy the Fremen of this situation, whereas the Capisi fleet, we have never really wanted to get rid of those of the desert. It's kind of interesting, even though we are still both fighting them. So, you know, we can't fully close off that Dune analogy, but you know, we can draw some inspiration there, right? I think that's the main goal. I'm gonna play this mission and then end the stream, I think. But I said that last time as well, so depends how good I feel at the end of this. I don't think we get to this point quite yet. I need to do a bit of resourcing at the beginning of the next mission. Even though I actually am. Actually, no. Do I even need to do that? Because I have like a full fleet. I'm pretty sure. I still don't have the comp that I would like because I don't have any railguns, because I consider the strike fighters to be good enough in the anti-medium role, or anti-armor role more so. Maybe I should have thought about Dune during this loading this loading screen, because I definitely have a lot of time to do so.
The Ashoka is